Yes, that wasn't added to really the same place. Reason being, some time has passed. Reason being, turns out the emulator which says that I was going to auto-apply patches and such, did not auto-apply patches and such. We'll get into it in a second. For now, the moment of truth. Shit. Okay, I was looking at the wrong bookcase. That's the white book, and now that should mean we can progress. See, I don't remember now what I said because it has been a while. But basically, it's just there should be a red book that I need for this here, but you can't do that. So now it's just if you take the white book. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did discuss this actually. Probably did. So now these doors should let us into Plan 42. Oh, I do apologize for going to not know what I said before. I really should have checked. Because some time has passed, but let's see, regardless, what awaits us here. Will it be Plan 42? Will it be nothing? Will it be some tentacles vaguely wafted around the room, or which I'm going to have to vaguely aim at and shoot? Place your bets now. I'm going to say there's nothing. Does it go full suspense? And it's nothing, it's nothing. Of course it is, or isn't. Well, it's a lovely rendition of the room, scaling across the side. So we go over here, we should get our key then. So we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get our key then. If we go over here, we should get a key then. If we go over here, we should get a key then. If we go over here, we should get a key then. If we go over here, we should get a key then. If we go over here, we should get a key then. I got the key. And you know what this means. Back to the mansion. Right. So we'll use the time back to the mansion if I can find it. God's sake, open the door, you cretin. So, this brings to the question, well, okay, I called out the emulator for maybe not applying the patch. I was always looking at the wrong, wait no. It probably didn't apply the patch because the red book which I picked up previously should not exist in the patch version of the game, so, whatever. Point is, I patched the game myself. Found the patcher and all, did the job that I should have done in the first place. Oh, cutscene! Whiskey! With your very dark hair, that's not right at all. I guess this Wesker is also wearing, oh my. Now I'm distracted because now I see now it's a fucking gimp. This is lovely. Alright, Gimpy Wesker and this big willingness monster. Really, the thing that seemed weird is the fact that he doesn't have the terrible dive job, but now he's taking a turn something. Now this looks like Sub-Zero. What if Sub-Zero were a gimp and had a giant willingness monster? Ah, God, I don't want to know what we're going into. Let's just concentrate on the fucking mansion. So what I was going to say, got the game patched, replayed the whole game to this part, because, you know, the save probably isn't going to work between ROMs, and I couldn't be ours to try it, so just fuck it, let's play through it again. A lot faster than you may think. Like, Resident Evil naturally is a very short game, primarily due to the adventure game elements, you know, when you know a puzzle, you know a puzzle. Turns out though, that when enemies barely function, and when the other enemy types other than the brain dead zombies don't even exist, you get through it a lot faster. Also, it turns out that if you have unlimited ammo, you also get through it a lot faster. So really, it only took me like fucking like 30-40 minutes. Even then, that was longer than it should have, because at the end of the day, it's still me playing. But it wasn't so bad, and now we are back on track. I just realised, whilst we may indeed be back on track, there's not going to be any hunters, are there? Unless they only made 2 enemy types, that being zombies and hunters. I'm going to say there are no fucking hunters, which means this is going to be an extremely barren and risk, or rather lacking in risk, running through the mansion. So let's just see. This is going to be very uneventful. So the only thing I guess we can see is, alright, will they have the cutscene? This is what we're reduced to now. Did they have cutscenes or not? Because we don't have any fucking enemies. Well, let's see. I'm going to say no. Ooh, what? Oh! Oh yeah, we haven't seen Rebecca at all. I was going to say, is Rebecca dead? But that's not... Rebecca can't die until the section we're heading towards now, so... Where do you meet Rebecca? In the guardhouse? No, she comes and saves you in a Plan 42 fight, but that's not here. Anyway. It should happen as soon as we walk over here. What or what? What? Okay, there are no hunters, but we got... Weird. Well, Rebecca, when you have to say Rebecca, should be in this direction, but... Okay, so we didn't... I'm trying to remember the dialogue now. See, Rebecca should be around here, but she's not here. And this needs the mini key. Does Chris say that when the hunters appear normally? God damn it. Huh. That's really confused me now. Well, regardless, let's just keep going. I'm sure Rebecca will be fine. Like, I wonder now, just trying to think, if that wasn't there originally, was this their attempt? Like, we can't do that cutscene with the hunters. But then he says, what are they? So that means they should have been hunters, but obviously they aren't. Oh well. So we need to get our wolf emblem. It's been a while now, so I've had time to kind of the... Yeah, not... It's going to say jadedness, but that's not the right way of referring to it. How accustomed... That's not a magnum. How accustomed I am to the... This is straight up Resident Evilness has faded now, so now come in this room and turn that light switch on and we go, oh yeah! That be Resident Evil it be. I must be just really underselling just how effective or how competent a Game Boy is because of this. Wait, where the hell did I get the wolf medal? For fuck's sake. Should be a book here with a wolf medallion. But again, maybe that's not a thing though. Cut to me at the end of the game, or heading towards the lab. Can't get in and says, no, I need the wolf emblem, and having to run the whole way back here. I'm mushed good and hard. I'm mashed. Well, let's hope that's not the case. For now, we need to go through that door that I keep running by. We need to go upstairs. I wonder if the zombies still here then. Like, I wonder if they actually removed the zombies in this version, or did they get that far? I really need to start fast forward now because it never really works out. Okay. Is there a zombie down here? Be at the bloody ready. Aha! Okay, they didn't remove the zombies. Now we go in here, we fight Yawn a second time. Oh no, it's just the holes here in this particular frame. Alright. I need to stop doing that. Now we're going... Okay, let's break down the series of events here, because this... I think I'm pretty sure I brought it from the now, but it still confuses me. So, the wrong button. I was trying to aim. Pressing the wrong button still. Oh, right. So, we start off on the second floor. We drop... Okay, no. We were on the second floor. A hole... God, Chris's face. A hole was knocked on the floor. Which had... Wait, there shouldn't be a rope there. Chris doesn't use a rope, does he? Regardless. There was a hole. We went down it, which takes us into this completely sealed room. You know? Because ceiling was destroyed to get in. There's obviously no doors here, and this is a solid floor. Contained within is a grave. Which contains a ladder. Why do you have a secret entrance to an area which is not available to anyone? Why do you need a secret entrance to what is essentially... I don't even know what to call that room. Like, if you could naturally get out of there up until the second floor, that would be something, but you can't. Oh god! I'm dead. I should have been fucking killed there. Oh, it's very blue. Bad. Yeah, that surmises both how this playthrough in general is going, and also my current health status, given how that fucking encounter went. I saw you over there, floating and... What? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, this is bad. Right, so... This hallway is a lot more threatening than it was in the original. The kind of fact that the two zombies should be over here just kind of nibbling. Oh, I think I might be hitting the sprite limits. Look at all these zombies are fucking alert. Look at you there, actually moving, coming towards me. Like you're supposed to be a threat. How novel. Ah, the hidden, again, the secret passage from second to first floor, which takes you through a tunnel of nothingness to a kitchen. And there's a zombie behind there, isn't there? Oh, we need to save the cutscene. We need to save the cutscene of the zombie coming down the door. Coming down the door, you heard me. No! There's no point going up there anyway, because this is going to take us back to the first zombie hall. So what we need to do, we need to get the elevator and go upstairs. Oh. I don't know why I'm worried at all. It's like, what's going to be there? Oh, zombies. There's even going to be zombies in the original game now. Is there one here? No. You know what? Because of the lack of hunters and all this is... I wasn't expecting... Fucking ghost zombies. Because... I should say they were now. Because of the lack of hunters, this is already lining up with what I was mentioning in that other video there that I was talking about Resident Evil, where if you don't have hunters and it's just zombies again, then it gets rather uneventful. Really wasn't expecting to have an example of that this soon, if at all. But there you go. And since we have the time, zombie. No. Oh! Right. Since we have the time, because not much is going to happen, this is a pretty straightforward route. We need to get the mode disc, so we can actually potentially save Joe. No, I think Rebecca's a lost cause, so we may be getting her out. Something... Yes, well, okay. Are we going to get the message after taking the battery? No. Did they trust the player to know where the battery goes, or was this not implemented yet? Who knows? We don't need that, because we don't even have a fucking shotgun. Am I misremembering where the broken shotgun? I'm not. It's in that room. Ah. Anyway, when I was replaying the game, to get back up to the bookshelf in the guardhouse. Okay, this is going to be a weird thing. Maybe it's to do with the time of the year, end of the year. You tend to get a tad, not introspective, maybe you do a wee bit, but you know all the things. I was thinking about old games, the perception of, more rather when we perceive games to be old, that kind of thing. Yeah, already, total shift here in discourse, I know. Going here to get that mode disc. Should be 2 zombies, one on the left, one on the right, though we're not trying that came over to the Game Boy version, it's no matter. Where are you? In existence. Okay, around you, but now, oh dear. Turn, Chris, you fucking... Oh my god, Chris. Anyway, as I was saying. So I was thinking... Okay, there's two... It's trying to think... When we perceive games to be old, there's multiple factors. Really, I could pin it down to 2. One, very obvious. The other one is a little more... industry-based, shall we say. So the first one, obviously... Can I shoot you from here? The first one, obviously, is... It's based on age. Right? It's the kind of thing... Way back, when I got PlayStation 2, I was like 10, 11, on the way to 11, one of the two. Back then, my first console was a Mega Drive / Genesis, went on to PlayStation 1. And when I got PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1 games were old, Mega Drive games were old. But whenever it came to, say, when someone mentioned, like Burnout Paradise, like it is 10 years old, you kinda go, yeah, I guess it is. And I was trying to think, why? Because that game does not feel old. And part of the reason is, like I was saying, age. What happens, like, when I'm Mega Drive, PlayStation 2, that whole divide there. That is a divide of, like, what, from when I played them, like, 5 years. But that was about half my life ago. So naturally, you're gonna say, God, that's old, this is played these half my life ago. So old, yet now, on the road to 30. It's like 10 years ago. So fucking what? So there's that, but also there's different things. The main thing I want to talk about, and the main reason why I think, when it comes to that particular generation, why the idea of these games be... That's just a big white rectangle. The thought of these games being old is a slightly peculiar one. What the hell happened over here? Oh wait, that's where the bookcase has to move and I get a mode disc. Maybe there's no mode disc. See, where do I need to push you? Wait, was that where... No, this is where you get... Yes. That's right, that puts the spotlight on. Push, Chris, push! Need more push for mode disc. Maybe we can't mode disc. Well, Jill, this is bad news for you. Oh! And as if by magic, the white rectangle of fucking collision has dissipated. Still no mode though. Wait. Oh! There's still a chance the other gelatin can be saved. Fantastic stuff. So anyway, the reason why, again, why I think that particular generation, perception-wise, it's kind of hard to think is old. One, age, yes, but also I believe it is down to the plateauing of game design. And also kind of technological advances. Within reason, you'll see when I'm going to get there. Now, when I'm going to talk about this, some of you may be going, ow, but the PC! It's like, yes, I know the PC, believe me, I know the PC, but it's just working on consoles is a lot easier, it's a lot more segmented. Ghost fucking zombies! It's much easier to try and keep track of all these different things with consoles than the fucking progressive river that is the PC space. So you go back, like say, like if you go back to NES, you could go back sooner, like to the Atari 2600 and so on. But you know, 2D games, we were still getting the grasp on. Not there, very hit and miss. Sound-wise, same, so you have your bleeps and you have your bloops, very basic such. Move on to the NES, Master System era, and you have games that are more, we've got a better grasp on 2D game design. You start to see a bit more consistency. Graphically, there's obviously a boost. Sound is obviously improved. You go then to the SNES, I don't know why I said it, normally I say SNES, Mega Drive / Genesis. And then it says, alright, now we have this on lock, we can do 2D. Graphically, obviously, you also get an immense push, and sound-wise, you also get an immense push. So, whoosh. Oh no! See what else do I need? I need, so I got the battery. I could do that now. Where's the remote? You know what, I need to go get the red gem for the lion. Which is... actually, I should just go this way. Then you go from there, and then this is where things kind of reset in a way, because then you get to the PlayStation 1. / of course, N64. 3D games. Oh boy! Rough, basically, in a way, we're back to the 2600 days and so on. In terms of, feck, we do not know what we're doing. Graphically, it's all over the place. Obviously, things improved as it went along, as it is for any generation. But like game design, basically, we're back at zero. How do you make a 3D game? What is a 3D game? What is possible in 3D? Graphically, what is possible in 3D? What can we do? Do we do a mixture of 2D and 3D and pure 3D? So on. I thought I left out Saturn there, but that's its own weird thing. And then when it came to, like, graphically, you had the clarity and the... now... you had the clarity and the flowing nature of the PlayStation 1, and you had the consistent in this universe, this place in the universe of the N64 that was accompanied with what you would imagine it would look like if you could see through Bottle's eyes from Banjo-Kazooie. I'm trying to say it's quite blurry. Why the hell did that come in here? It's because I'm talking, that's because I'm trying to think about what I'm saying as opposed to what I'm playing. Sound design wise, you get CD audio in PlayStation 1, so that's a huge advance. So fucking audio is the best that it's ever been in consoles. Of course you have Mega CD as well, but I don't know, / Sega CD, I don't know what the sound quality is like. So you know what? Probably had CD sound earlier. It's been a while since I played a Sega CD game, Mega CD game. The only one I can really recall is Road Adventure. I am shooting you. Oh! Anyway, as I was saying, so you have CD audio, so on, mandatory at the very least when it comes to PlayStation. N64 was a bit of a mess on that front due to, you know, carts. But, you know, we're starting to get there a little bit, occasionally, rarely, sometimes. Then you go from there, you go to PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube. We're starting to get, we have a hold, generally speaking, on 3D games. You still have oddities, you have inconsistencies, rather, we don't have the standards quite yet. Not in terms of quality standards, more in the sense of we don't have control standards, we don't have, you know, that kind of thing. Where the hell's the red gem? It should still be in here, but how the hell did I get it? Can I climb in this? Maybe Jill is lost. I also don't know what that thing is down there, but don't know how to pick it up. Let's see, press this. Right? Yes. Of course it's not going to fucking glimmer, but maybe I'll let me have it? Like, this here seems like a weird thing, like the way it's coloured and all, makes it look like an interactable. Got the Hanna-Barbera syndrome. Aha! Anytime it seems like hope is lost, it is immediately found. Because, as usual, everything wants to spite me. So what should I say? PlayStation 2. So, PlayStation 2, what have we got? We have dramatic improvement in graphics, obviously. Well, as the generation went on, as per usual. We had standardization of audio. We had inconsistent, but it's still there, presence of widescreen. And again, we have starting to have a proper hold on 3D game design. It's inconsistent. Then, you go on to PlayStation 3 360. What have you got? You have consistency. You have that solid grasp on what is 3D. You have homogenization and control schemes and so on, with occasional outliers. Look on Killzone. But generally speaking, it's there. You have the Mandarinas. You have the 100% certainty of widescreen. You have high definition now. Granted, it's not the highest level, high definition, 720p for some time. And eyes. But that's not the point. It's supposed to be red, isn't it, as well? Yeah, just make sure I'm not cocking this up. Wrong button. I suddenly forgot how to use my inventory. There we go. Press the wrong button. So anyway, you have the audio from the PlayStation 2, you have game design, that's a Magnum, not an MO disc. God damn it. On the upside of a Magnum. Why am I complaining about having a Magnum? That means I get rid of this stupid pistol. And have infinite ammo for a Magnum. Good. Except I can't equip it. Magnum rounds loaded. I can't. Damn it! So anyway, as I stop and started so many times, everything's there now. We have standard, we have high definition, we have widescreen, we have audio, we have a firm, more than a firm grasp on what is 3D. And then, not much changed. You go on to the next generation, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, so on, and you've got high definition, high defer. You have, like, what? We still have widescreen. We still have sound, which is nice. Nice to have sound. And the game design wise, has largely stayed the same. The only difference is, in a way, this generation is kind of, in a way, it's kind of brought in all generations. Like, it started back in the 360 and PS3 because you have download games, you have indie games and so on. But now, like, we kind of get video game history at all time now. All times now, even. Where am I going? Oh dear. Procrastination's biting me in the ass once again. Battery. We should probably deal with this. And I should probably put this stuff away. So I'll do that, actually. It's like, well, first-person shooter is still a first-person shooter, a platformer, even the scarce as they seem to be when it comes to the 3D front, is still very much that. So, like, nothing's changed, so it's hard to think. It's only so bad a 360 PS3 game can look. And they can look rough, most certainly. But that's the thing, is like, why does Burnout Paradise to me not seem like a 10-year-old game in comparison to a 5-year-old game whenever I had a PlayStation 2? It is because not much has changed. We don't have that shift from 2D to 3D, we don't have the shift from what is 3D to 3D. It's the same thing. And that... I think that's why. To be honest, I haven't fully thought through a conclusion to this particular topic. This is something that's on my mind and just wanted to talk about it. And so I think that's why I have a hard time thinking of what is most certainly, like, really, when you think about it, PlayStation 3, 360, those are retro consoles now. And it just doesn't feel like it. And it's because we've stagnated. Not stagnated, stagnated is a terrible way of phrasing it, but we've plateaued. Games aren't really advancing because it's hard for them to advance now. Like, obviously you have games that not break the mold as such, but do things a little bit differently and catch on, say like a Souls game would. But by and large, we're hitting the same... Like, there's only so many ways you can do an FPS, alright? You can do little bits and pieces here, but at the end of the day, an FPS is an FPS. We have figured out the FPS, we have figured out driving games. One of the weirdly inconsistent games we haven't quite figured is a fighting game, but we're getting there. Can I not combine these? Weird. If I just use this, will this fill me up? It put me in the poor. I think I was going to use both of them. What was I even saying? Oh, you don't take that. Things are going rough. No. Yeah, okay, I'll be honest now, I've kind of lost my train of thought, I don't know why. It's where I was talking about things changed, game from 10 years ago doesn't feel old because stuff has changed. I didn't want to say it's stagnated because because there's only so many ways you can do a thing. Especially now when you figure out what works and what doesn't. You get little things like you can almost say, VR, that's the next step. Well, yeah, yes and no. VR definitely allows for vastly different experiences than you would get just regular consoles and so on, but then you have problems where the tech is there, the tech isn't there. The tech is there in the sense that you can use it, it works, if you can withstand it. If that makes sense. No, because you have motion sickness and all, and so, like, it's own... VR is the most limited in terms of people that can use it. Like, there's people that can't use standard consoles and so on due to physical problems, etc. Never mind fucking VR, where people that are physically able in terms of having their, the physical adeptness to use a controller, they can't get to play anything because they just can't deal with motion. So VR can't be, or at least not yet. It can't be, and now we move to VR for all. I don't know, man. I'm trying to downplay VR a little bit, but VR can be it's a hateful place VR is in, because it can be and it can't be the next. Like, VR should not replace anything. It is a new and wonderful thing on the side, and I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything more than that. You're going to get people that love VR, and don't get me wrong, I like VR. I haven't got the best VR setup, that being a PSVR, but hey, I'll make do. Yes. Wrong button. I think we've kind of gone off topic. We're going a bit rambly here. Sorry about that. Point is, VR is its own weird thing. I was trying to get the crank, I forgot about the crank. But no, the point is, take it back, that's not a door, that's not a door I'm using. The point I was trying to make simple one, we've plateaued. That's not a bad thing, it's just a weird thing whenever it comes to thinking what a game is old and when it's not. I don't think that was the core point I was trying to make, but it's where we're at now because I'm trying to end this conversation because I don't know where it's going. In fact, I probably should have done this about 10 minutes ago. But here we are, running back to the mansion because I forgot the stupid crank. Like I knew, and whenever I started, I knew this was going to get rambly, but even this is worse than anticipated. Open the box when you get a crank. Trying to think too when we get into this cave. Obviously, we don't have hunters. That's been well established. But the question is, will there be a boulder? If you're familiar at all with Resident Evil 1, there are boulders. 2 in fact, in the cave. 1 optional, 1 not so much. And what'll it be here? I mean, it could work. When it comes down to it, it's still using the same image scaling that they're using for anything else. Then, after the boulder, where do we go from there? Ooh, I nearly went down the elevator, that would have been bad. I'm trying to think, since there's no hunters, so that's going to be easy to get through. We won't have a spider boss because there hasn't been any enemy other than a zombie. So I guess that's just a clear shot to the lab. Unless it turns out that there is a wolf medallion somewhere. And then of course an eagle medallion. In which case, I'm going to be stopping recording so I can try and actually find those bloody things, because like this is bad enough, the amount to run around here like a fucking headless chicken. I'm going to hazard a guess right now. There's not going to be a tyrant fight. If they're not going to make dogs, if they're not going to make a hunter, they ain't making a tyrant. They didn't make Plan 42. Maybe Plan 42 would be more complicated handling. Now. Boulder! No boulder. Wait, was the boulder here? Okay, that's the square room to the left. This should now just be the hallway which takes us to your man. It's gonna get shot by someone. Will there be a cutscene? Will we be peekabooed on the way back? I'm gonna say no. Ooh. Come any closer, you might step on me. No, Chris, the walls, they have guns. Or, Enrico's gun backfired on God, he's so small. And he's gone. He's shrunk, the wee tiny man went away now. And he dropped the crank along the way for some... Okay, we have to assume... Who had this crank? The hunters, if they were here, they wouldn't have the crank. And spoilers, I don't think, why would Wesker have the crank? If he's saying, but he has to get to the lab. But that doesn't make any sense because we need to rotate to the fucking hallway. As Kim in here doesn't want to see the square room and all his fucking green glory. So like, why was that there? Was Wesker going to go down that hallway? Then change his mind? Or rather drop that and say, oh, well, I can't rotate a hallway now, I need to go the other way. I always think there's an item box here, but I guess not. I'm thinking of remake. How fucking weird, how novel. Rotate. Alright, Boulder. You're there. I think. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't think there is. Is this open? Yeah, it is. This is a check for Boulder. Hello, Boulder, you here? No, you're not. Was this an ammo disc? Was this ammo? What were you? Magnum? No. Alright, let's go see if the big and confident gobshite is here. Huh, weird. It isn't. Damn. Wait, can I just go through? Oh god, I need my knife. Unless they'll let me shoot it. Do you just take... Like, do you just see damage happen and then remove web? No such luck. Is there a knife? Was the knife only a remake thing? Ah, for tits sake, I'm gonna have to go back. Alright, I forgot about the flamethrower. Now, but here's the question. Can I use the flamethrower? I mean, the notes didn't mention that I couldn't. It's probably just going to... Huh. How does one... get out of here? Maybe it is the knife. It's like I remembered about the flamethrower just when I was walking by. Well, I guess I'm editing again. Alright. It's the moment of truth. Aha! Progress! Now! Wait. I should probably see if I actually need to leave down this flamethrower first so we can get out of here. I cannot seem to interact with this. Can I just walk through? I can't. Ah, for God's sake, what now? Hooray! I wasn't sure if that used or not. Prompts would be lovely. But hey, it's fine. Why did I even go in here? I get rid of you actually. What the hell, my key door did not open? Wait, I don't have any... Where were the mode discs? You get that one in the library? Where the hell are the other ones? Oh well, I can't be arsed. Jill's dead. Onwards to the lab. You know what? Actually, there's one of the more discs over here. Whoa, that's, oh boy. Forgot a crank. You know what? Feck it. I'm going to edit, and I am going to get whatever mode this needs to be got. Alright, let's use this damn crank. Got the wrong fucking crank. There we go. Alright, this should be the... Oh, I'm trying to remember actually, is the last MO... I keep calling it MO disc when I try to speak aloud, but normally call them MO discs. Is the last one in the lab itself? I think it might be. Boy, this is a immensely ugly way to try and decipher this puzzle. I'm going to have to use the crank, just so I can actually see where the hell the stupid fucking little pushy thingy my Bobby is. Wow! Lads, I know it was hard because, you know, you're trying to work on the Game Boy, but good God! What the hell am I even supposed... Like, I know what I'm supposed to be looking at! But if I didn't know what I was supposed to look at, if I was looking at this with fresh eyes, if I got this game for the Game Boy and I saw that... Bloody hell. I'm going to assume too this pillar spot here is where it actually has to go. See, I want to say the ammo disc should be behind. There we go. Wait, no, this is the medallion. Oh god, if the fucking medallion's in here. There was a medal in the book. Shit! Ah, the ammo disc was up here. Good to know. We need to check the fountain. We need to check the fountain. Oh god, please don't actually require the bloody eagle. What am I missing? Yeah, it's the eagle, I think. I don't remember being this square. I think you may have made some compromises here. Whoa, what the... Wait, what? The hell's going on? Why did I walk into... Ah, right. Oh boy. Here's the problem. There are no prompts. Okay, it's not you. Would I have to have... Was I accidentally using the gun? No. It just resets the gun. Okay, this was the first one here. I think. They got... Yeah, it's the eagle medallion. Oh god, this is fucking inscrutable. What am I looking at? Where do you want me to put things? I don't understand. But the thing is, it didn't work here, so that means this must be for the fucking wolf medallion. Just checking to make sure there's actually a fucking thing. Yes, it is. Oh, cock womble and away. The thing is, this stupid medallion has to go somewhere here. And I'll be damned if I can figure out where. Like, look here, it looks like I'm in front of one little thing here, there's another one on the other side. So the eagle medallion should go into one of these. Did I get it? I got it, alright. Great. But also bad, because that means, yeah, oh god. I remember. I looked. I mushed my face against that goddamn fucking cupboard. Wardrobe. Whatever. I mushed good and hard. I mashed A. Where the fuck was the stupid book? And if you don't remember what room it was the room where you come back, you use the helmet key, and you go on, you can put on the light, and I went, you can put the light on. That's right, this is a Resident Evil game, and they mimicked quite well for the Game Boy Color they did. Basically right now, whenever I picked up the Eagle Medallion, it's pretty much how Chris looks right now. This is me. This is how I feel now. I don't know what this really means, but I look at it and say, yeah, this is... Ah, shit. Guess you couldn't have guessed. Edit. Wait, why can't I... Oh yeah, flamethrower, of course. Why can't I pick... Oh no. God damn it!